Everybody, so we're back with another ThinkScan tool right here. So this scanner is the ThinkScan 662, my people, and it might not have all of the functions as the bigger ThinkScans, but I'm guarantee you that it does do a lot of things. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to do the unboxing, show you guys what it looks like. And as always, I remind you, don't forget, make sure you update them because you need to update the firmware, the software, and also the little car modules and software inside of it for it to work good, my people. So let's get to it and let's do this unboxing.
Yeah, this be my bracket
Monster Records,
with my boy
improvisando
Steve Perella, baby.
de la mente y
Monster
del
Records.
corazón.
Ha.
All right, so real quick, we'll go on the side right here. It's a little bit hard to get to, and it's because my nails are not long. Okay, for those of you who got long nails, this should be easy. But as you can see, we have the Type C USB in there. I believe this might be a little reset button. This right here, it might be a SD card, so you could expand it more, the memory, because I don't believe this has 4G technology, but SD card and you could expand it. Not sure up to how many gigabytes, but I'm sure you'll find that in the user manual, which comes here, my people. So do your research and don't forget to update this baby. So we're gonna go test it again in the same Honda Accord 2023. We're gonna see how it goes, my people, with that, right? And see some of the functionalities. Again, I'm gonna try to always look for the fob to register a key, see if this one has it as the bigger ThinkScans, all right? So let's try this out and let's do it. All right, everybody, so we're in the car right now, and as other Think car scanner, this one doesn't have like a clamp in the back for you to be able to put it up here, and basically you just have to tinker with the screen and touch the screen and make your choosings. This one I gotta try to find easy way to hold it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and plug the other end of the cable to the OBD port. As you can see down there, the cable does reach. But while we're waiting, let me give you a little bit of information. So it does have a TF card, which is a micro SD card slot, and you could expand it to 128 gigabyte. The touchscreen is a 6.2 inch display. So it's not so bad. This is pretty good, especially for the price. So now let's go ahead and turn this baby on and see what it does. Let me show you how it starts. And as you can see, you have right here the pop-up for talking to customer service. And this you could turn off and on in the settings. I did put the one for also screen recording right there, just in case I want to screen record anything. Sometimes I do for this video so you guys can actually see the screen, because sometimes this camera is not so great. But all right, so you saw it turning on, my people. Now we're going to get into it and see what it does. First thing is, of course, we're gonna put our car into the on position. Oops, okay. And we're gonna try to see if it does it automatically. Sometimes I like to go in manual because it's simpler to find the modules you need. to go into, like when you want to do the key. When it does it automatically, I feel that sometimes it doesn't pick up on the right ones. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So I picked up the year, the VIN. Now it's probably gonna go and grab all the modules that it actually has. And 16, it's gonna be US. And I'm probably gonna do some screen recording just to show you how it looks. All right, so here, as you can see, you're able to pick up on all the different modules, engine control module, ABS. I'm trying to see if we have one for the keys. And I am showing you this because you're able, a lot of you know more on this than me. So you know what all these different modules will do, right? Seat weight sensor, shift, intelligent shift. So right here, I am not seeing anything for, let's try ECM control module. Let's see what it gives me. And also this is touchscreen, but you can also use the buttons here, just in case. Okay, so freeze actuator test. Let's see what actuator test it has. EVAP, ERG, fuel pump on, radiator fan. So I think I'm gonna try with the radiator fan and see if it actually works. And I'll let y'all know. Here we go. So it's not supported, as you can see. It won't turn on the radiator fan. Okay, so let me go back out and let's do it manually to see. And you could search up here. So it's just like the other ones, same thing. What happened? So something is not adding up, as it's not showing me Honda. I did update it, unless it didn't pick up on all the updates. For some reason, I'm not seeing Honda. Look at that, it got a few cars, but I do not see Honda, my people. I do not see Honda. But it makes no sense because I did right here, Honda Acura. So I could go ahead clearly. See? And I could enter the VIN. So I guess you could add a vehicle or delete a vehicle. I'm gonna go with Honda right here, Honda Acura, which my car should be there. But you could already tell based on the software that it's basically not as the other ones. The other ones, the Think cars, you know, the 689 and things like that, they do have more capabilities clearly than this one. This is like a way cheaper option. It don't break your pocket, and it does more than them tiny little OBD scanners. So I'm just giving you a quick view of these ones because, like I tell you, I'm more interested in the emo and things like that. It doesn't seem that this does emo. Nothing. Okay, let's go back and let's try something else. So it's just to read the fault codes and things like that. ABS bleeding, BS reset, SRS, brake. They got different ones right here. This should be emo, anti-keef, and let's see if it has anything for me. A lot of disclaimers. So Acura, Audi, BMW, Fiat, Honda, go like that. Switch is on. And we basically just jumped into that module for the emo system. and we're gonna see if this one supports anything that's interesting to me as far as the keys and the fob registration. Okay, so it has some things here. See, sometimes you gotta tinker and come through different modules. So Honda Smart Key. Let's see, so you could add a smart key. See? Okay. So let me see. It's gonna try to switches off. Let's see. I'm taking one for the team. So it does do something with the keys, my people, as you can see. But I'm gonna make sure I don't erase nothing. I do have my fob on me and it's beeping. My car did beep. See? So I'm supposed to put the key out and grab it and it will think, but I'm gonna cancel because I don't wanna mess with my keys. But yeah, as you can see, I guess it does work. You have to go into the menu yourself here and it does many other things. And then one push start. This does have one push start. Registration code 11. So I guess my people, yeah. Keys, replacement. Let me see, keys. Add a Honda Smart Key. Rewrite Honda Smart Key. So this is again what we just saw before. This is for, I believe you could register the fob and all that into the car. So if it does that, it means it does a lot of other things. Now, what I'm not seeing is too many actuator tests. Let me see if we get any of that. So I did the system scan, and for some reason, it only picked up these 3 systems. So it definitely picks up on less systems than the higher end ThinkScan scanners, all right? So have that in mind. But again, for the buck, it does a lot of things. I was trying to see if we were able to do any attenuation. See, it does have attenuation test, but it might set left front solenoid, brake light relay, TSA relay test. So it has some attenuation, but I don't know. Let me see, module. Let's see what we find here and see if we could run, because I know I was able to run for the keys. Attenuator test. Fuel pump on off. Let me see. This should be here. Electric water position. So it has less attenuation test, let's say, than the ThinkScan 689. You know what I'm saying, and things like that. Definitely has different. And again, the radiator fan, for some reason, is not. I'm not allowed to running. So some of them might not run. See, with the car, but it has way less test than the other models of ThinkScan, my people. But for the price, again, this does plenty. If you're not a professional and things like that, then I suggest grabbing this one, which will run, I think, the significance test that you probably are gonna need, you know, as a non-professional, my people. Let me see, fuel pump on. No, I don't want to run the fuel pump for 5 minutes, but not sure if it will actually run it or not. All right, I wanted this idle. Let's see what happens here. Not supported, see? So a lot of not supported, my people. So again, the keys is good because it looks like it registers the fob, which is great. It's great. So this is all I'm gonna be showing you, my people. And again, you've been watching all the modules and all that. If you know more about this, you'll know what you will need and all that, my people. But it has a couple of cars. Now it's saying no cars software downloaded, which it does have because we seen them. Asian, Acura, European, Aston Martin, all that. American. See, so I don't know why when, see, now it's there. And then a demo. So maybe it just glitched up on me a little bit, but. And then we got the Honda alone. So it looks like it did download a different Honda, because you see in this one it says Honda Acura, right? And in the other one it just says Honda, right? So there you go. So hope you enjoyed it, my people. If you got any questions, comment down below. But this is a thumbs up also for this one, because for the buck, it's worth every dime.